because of a person's race. Racial violence includes cross-burning, physically harming a person because of his or her race, because a person associates with someone of a different race, or destroying the property of someone because of his or her race. Religious violence also involves an act of aggression, assault upon another person, or the threat of action because of another person's religion. It includes cross-burning, physically harming a person because of his or her religion, or because a person associates with someone from a different religion. Destroying the property of someone because of his or her religion. Vandalism to a church, mosque, cemetery, or synagogue. Assault is an act done with the intent to cause fear in another person of immediate bodily harm or death. Assault can be intentionally inflicting or attempting to inflict bodily harm and is threatening. Using technologies such as the internet, email, or fax machines to access or communicate any sexual, racial, or religious information of an offensive or harassing nature is prohibited by our policy. Technology equipment is supplied for work use. Employees and students should have no expectation of privacy. It is the responsibility of all staff members to ensure that computers are left in a secure condition when not in use. If an inappropriate website is accessed inadvertently, please notify your supervisor immediately. Staff are not allowed to access, send, display, or to download prohibited information such as sexually explicit material within district-owned facilities or using district-owned equipment. No one may use telecommunication services, either online or off-site, to harass another person in a sexual, racial, or religious manner. Must I report suspected prohibited behavior? Yes. As an employee of the district, you are obligated to report. You do not need to decide if the prohibited behavior is harassment. You are simply obligated to report any suspected behavior. Reporting the behavior takes care of your responsibility as an employee of the district. District staff is held to a different standard than the rest of the world because we are in the business of educating and protecting children and vulnerable adults. In our district, we are very serious about eliminating disrespectful behavior towards anyone. How do I report harassment or violence? Any person who believes he or she has been the victim of harassment or violence in the district, or who has information about an incident, should report it directly to your supervisor. The report can be oral or in writing. It will not affect the reporter's future employment, grades, or work assignments. All reports of prohibited behavior must be investigated by district administration. District reporting procedures start with the employee, student or parent guardian reporting the incident to a supervisor, teacher, or program facilitator. The district will document all reports, the facts found, and the resolution of the incident. Human Resources will keep information regarding complaints of harassment and violence along with the district's response. It is important for employees to report incidents. Employees are obligated to keep schools safe and respectful. The district is committed to nurturing respect and creating a safe environment. The district will promptly investigate allegations of harassment or violence. If you have questions or if you believe there has been no action, contact Human Resources. Corrective action will be taken. The schools go through a district process to determine if the complaint is valid. Upon completion of the investigation, the student meets with an administrator. The administrator goes over the harassment policy with the student. Depending on the nature of the issue, the police liaison officer could be involved. Mediation is an option, and restitution may occur. Retaliation includes any type of intimidation, reprisal, or harassment. Discussing the incident with the victim or talking about the incident to others is also an example of retaliation. Retaliation is not tolerated, and the district will discipline or take action against anyone who does it. It is district policy to ensure the protection of the complainant, staff, or other students. If the report is valid, the district will take appropriate action based on the report or may conduct its own investigation. If you have questions or concerns about these issues, please contact the Director of Human Resources. The key points to remember is to not do the behavior prohibited by our policy. When in doubt, don't do it. Report the behavior because this takes care of your responsibility as an employee of the district. It is important to respect everyone all of the time. District staff is held to a different standard than the rest of the world because we are in the business of educating children.